All right, so today we are going to continue with our mystery reading. So far we have talked about, let me bring you closer to the anchor chart. Readers of mystery ask, what's the mystery here? They ask, who is the crime solver? They pay attention to clues, predict drawing on suspects' motives and opportunities, and they take action when parts get tricky. So today we are going to talk about collaborating with a co-detective. All right, so a co-detective is kind of like a partner. All right, how many of you, when you're working on something that's hard or tricky, when you work with a partner, it makes it a little bit easier? How many of you would agree with that? That working with a partner makes things easier sometimes? Yeah? Okay, so detectives don't usually work alone, right? So they usually have a partner. All right, they talk about the clues they notice with someone else. They wonder about the clues with that person, and they ask questions and make guesses, and then they also revise those guesses with the help of their co-detective or their partner. At the end of the day, yes, the detective solves the mystery, but not without some major help along the way. All right, so usually if we were in person, you guys would be working with a partner to help you with mystery reading because sometimes it's tricky. So your partner when you're reading could either be your mom or dad, your brothers or sisters, someone else at home. Maybe it's a stuffed animal, okay? So today I want to teach you that just as great detectives usually don't work alone and often depend on a partner to solve crimes, great readers of mystery also depend on a partner to discuss theories and solve mysteries. So here's what we're going to do. So Miss Wilson and I got together and talked about chapter 7 of The Absent Author, the chapter we read yesterday. And her and I were talking and we were kind of confused. And so I want to show you guys how we work together in a partnership or co-detectives to help better understand chapter 7, okay? All right, let me go ahead and pull up our video. Okay, here we go. It's a short video, so let me make it big screen first, and then we'll watch the video. Okay.
Hi, boys and girls. Let's pretend that Miss Stanfield is my partner. She's going to be my co-detective. So watch as we each bring our own mystery books to the conversation. I have my mystery book ready. Do you?
I have mine.
Oh, fantastic. So boys and girls, your job is to notice helpful things that we do as co-detective reading partners, things that you and your co-detective might try too. All right.
So tell me about your book so far.
Okay, boys and girls, did you notice that? She asked me to talk about my book. Now listen up. Keep noticing things that my co-detective reading partner and I do. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready.
Okay. All right, are you ready? Let me see your thumbs up. Are you ready to hear what Miss Wilson and I do? Awesome. I don't see thumbs from everyone. All right, here we go.
Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and begin. So, Miss Stanfield, since we last spoke, my detectives, Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose, went to question Olivia Nugent. Mavis Green came along too. Olivia was the maid in the hotel where Wallace Wallace was supposed to be staying. Olivia said that in room 303, the bed had not been slept in, and in room 302, there was a do not disturb sign on the door. I'm in chapter 7 now, and detectives are back at Dink's house eating lunch. They're doing something or other. I'm not really sure what though.
What do you mean they are doing something or other? Are you sort of confused? What part are you confused about?
Well, there was this part where they were all sitting at a picnic table eating outside, and Josh and Dink, they had some cookies and lemonade, and they were moving them around on the table, and they were saying a lot of things, and the little objects represented other. I don't know, right? I just wasn't really sure why he was doing that.
I think that is a great question. So let's go ahead and reread that part together and think about it.
So,
Right, so
I'll
let
go
me share.
yeah.
Okay.
So I've got my book in front of me, and it's always really important that I go back and reread things, especially if I'm really confused, to see if I can pick up on our clues or see if they make sense for me, right? Okay.
And then Miss.
Chapter 7. Dink, Josh, and Ruth Rose left Mavis at Ellie's diner, then headed for Dink's house. Dink made tuna sandwiches and lemonade. Ruth Rose brought a bag of potato chips and some raisin cookies from her house next door. They ate at the picnic table in Dink's backyard. Dink took a bite of his sandwich. After he swallowed, he said, "Let's go over what we know." He moved his lemonade glass to the middle of the table. "My glass is the airport," he said. "We know Wallace Wallace landed." "How do we know that he did?" Josh asked. "The airport told me that the plane landed, Josh. And Maureen Higgins said that she picked him up," Ruth Rose added. "Okay, so your glass is the airport," Josh said. "Keep going, Dink." Dink slid his sandwich plate over next to his glass. "My plate is Maureen's taxi." He put a cookie on the plate. "The cookie is Wallace Wallace getting into the taxi," Dink said. Dink slid the plate over to the open potato chip bag. "This bag is the hotel." He walked the Wallace Wallace cookie from the plate into the bag. Dink looked at Josh and Ruth Rose. "But what happened to Wallace Wallace after he walked into the lobby?"
I think I get it. They are using the cookies and lemonade glass and other stuff to show off what happened. So the cookie is Wallace Wallace, and the lemonade glass, sandwich plate, and potato chip bags are all the places he went to after he landed.
Oh, now it makes so much more sense. Dink and Josh and Ruth Rose are trying to figure out what they know about what happened to Wallace Wallace, and they're trying to recreate the crime scene using parts of their lunch as the people and places that are involved. The detectives keep reviewing their clues and imagining what might have happened to Wallace Wallace. They know he got off the plane, was picked up in the taxi by Maureen, and reached the hotel. But they don't know what happened to him after that, and they don't think Olivia or Mr. Paskey or Mr. Linkletter kidnapped Wallace Wallace.
What do you think your detectives will do now that they have eliminated a few suspects?
I wonder if they'll go back to the hotel. That seems like a good place to look for more clues. That's the last place Wallace Wallace was. I'm a little suspicious of that hotel.
Yeah, maybe they will go back to check it out more. Detectives always do that. All right. What did you notice that Miss Wilson and I did to help better understand Chapter 7? What did you notice that Miss Wilson and I did in our partnership, in our co-detectives? Caitlin?
Shared each other's thoughts.
Yeah, we shared each other's thoughts. Nice job. All right, what else did you notice? Anything else? All right, did we talk over one another? Gabe says no. Irsi says no. Caitlin says no. Maya says no. All right, no, we didn't talk over each other, right? I talked and then I waited until Miss Wilson spoke. Okay, we took turns speaking. All right, did you notice, did we kind of build off of each other's thoughts and ideas? Did we kind of build off of each other's thoughts and ideas? Did we talk about the same thing, or was I talking about one thing and Miss Wilson was talking about a complete different chapter? Niley says the same thing, right? Okay, what else did you notice that we did? All right, so I definitely, Niley, go ahead.
When you guys were done reading the book, you guys would figure out what they were doing with the food.
Yeah, so we talked through the clues together, didn't we? That's a great observation. All right, anything else you observed that Miss Wilson and I did with each other as partners or co-detectives? All right, so solving a mystery with lots of twists and turns and dead ends is easier when you have a co-detective or a partner by your side. Keep in mind that you are going, we're not. All right, so push yourself to read lots of pages today so you have new things to share tomorrow. All right, so remember that mystery readers collaborate with a co-detective. That's one thing to strengthen your mystery reading. All right, does anyone have any questions about working with a partner / co-detective? No. Niley?
When we do it, it can be like any mystery book.
Yep, any mystery book. And then your partner for right now, since we're not in person, will be someone at home, or it will be like a stuffed animal, someone you can talk to figure out clues, okay? Or you could message your friends on Canvas as well. All right.